Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Lights Camera Podcast. My name is Loudan, and once again, I'm joined by.
Shyheem Shabazz.
And today we're here talking about our most disappointing movies. Not just of any particular year or date and time. It's just movies that we felt over our years of living that we have thought were a little disappointing, monotonous, and just overall bad in our opinion. How about we start off with you, Shyheem? What are your five, going from number 5 to 1, obviously?
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that everybody might find this as a shocker, a little bit of a shocker. I mean, well, everybody knows it's one of the worst movies, but it's Batman and Robin. Yeah.
Okay, I can agree with you on that because I used to love the Tim Burton movies, and whenever I watched all those, I thought they were really cool, and I thought George Clooney was an okay Batman. He was kind of meh, but when they added Robin, he was more like Jason Todd than Dick Grayson, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe it either. I mean, that movie is bad when it's just lazy and stuff, not well planned out, kind of like most of the rest.
Oh yeah, and Two-Face and Riddler in that were not good.
You mean?
Oh wait, no, that's the one.
That's Batman
Sorry.
Forever.
Sorry, I apologize. That one is, but that one is bad also. Batman Forever is also bad.
Oh, right.
Go ahead. What's your number 4?
All right, number 4 is X-Men: The Last Stand.
Which one is that one?
Oh, it's the third one.
Oh, yeah, that one was meh.
Yeah,
Apocalypse was way worse though.
Wait, Apocalypse? He never appeared in X-Men: The Last Stand.
No, I'm saying, but X-Men Apocalypse was worse.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Well.
In my opinion, at least.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, understandable. Number 3, and thank God that this matched up. It's Shrek the Third.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. The first two were good though.
Yeah, and
Shrek
the
1 and 2.
fourth one, it was kind of okay a little bit. Not good, just
no,
okay.
it was. And then they still have to release the 5th one.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't wait to see what that happens.
Oh, hello there. What about your number 2?
Number 2, Diary of a Wimpy Kid: The Long Haul.
Oh yeah, the first 3 were actually pretty funny. I enjoyed them when I was younger.
Yeah, I mean, this is
dude, the way they replaced Roderick, bro. Roderick was the best part about the original 3.
Yeah,
Devin
right
Bostic.
now he looks like an freaking emo kid. I mean,
he is an emo kid.
No, I mean like with the hair and the pale skin and stuff and the long haul. I mean that was just one of those movies that just so bad that I can't stop watching it. Why am I still watching this? It's just really, really bad.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Like Alvin and the Chipmunks, the road chip.
Oh yeah, is that your number 1?
No, number 1 is Justice League.
Such a disappointment. It had so much going for it, but it just failed terribly. And I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. So I'll go with my list now. Number 5, Ghost in the Shell. It was like taking the anime, taking its beating robot heart, and just crushing it in front of everybody who loved it.
Yeah, I never really thought it was that good of a movie either.
She wasn't a bad choice for the main character.
Scarlett Johansson.
No, she wasn't a bad choice. But everything else was as if they took the anime and the writing of the anime and the style and just crushed it under a Hollywood corporate boot. And it was like, oh, I wasted $12 to watch this when I can go home and just stream the original. It's like, why did I do this? I could go home and watch Akira if I wanted to, which they're planning to do a reboot, which I'm scared for. Like a live action, which I'm really scared for. Next up is Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Men Tell No Tales. That one, I loved all of them. I personally loved all of them except for that one. That one was just so he's getting so tired of playing that character. No offense to Johnny Depp, but Jack Sparrow as a character is getting so tired out. He's been around since 2001, correct?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I only seen one movie, but
you only seen one of them. You need to watch all of them. I believe they're all on Netflix. They're all really good. The first 3, even the one with Blackbeard. I forgot the name of it, but that one was pretty good too.
All right.
It's just Dead Men Tell No Tales was a terrible, bad writing. Jack Sparrow was not as fun and cool anymore. And it was just a whole kind of slog fest of a movie. Third is Alien Covenant, and where it just ruins the entire mythology of aliens. It's spoiler alert for this, but you wonder, oh, are aliens these beings that have existed for thousands of years? Oh, are aliens these hyper intelligent beings that we don't know about? Oh, who made the aliens? Was it Waitani Corp or what was it? It was a freaking rogue android named David who just decided that he was tired of life and wanted to create life, and he created those xenomorphs. He created the xenomorphs. That is the stupidest plotline I've ever heard. Like, it destroys it. It destroys any type of mystery or cool thing about the aliens. They were just made by some dude who is sick of life.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you just ruin a perfectly good franchise.
Seriously, there was no need to do anything about the origin of aliens. Just give me an alien movie with them on a ship alone with one alien or multiple, and I'm set. Like, Alien Isolation, one of the best games I've ever played. One of the best horror games I've ever played. And they just freaking destroy it in this movie. It's just like, I'm not counting it as canon. I'm saying that if it's up for interpretation, I'm not saying that thing's canon. Number 2 is Justice League. Very disappointing writing. Wasn't too funny. Had a lot of problems with character development and story and plot focused things.
And worst villain ever.
Oh my god. They even referenced Darkseid. You don't reference Darkseid unless you show Darkseid. Darkseid's the best villain ever. It's just like, he's the main villain of the Justice League. Now it's hyping up the League of Doom, and it's just like, how about no? And number 1 is Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. I was the most excited, I feel, of my friends to see this movie. I brought my red lightsaber. I was wearing the hoodie. I was super ready to go in, and I was floored. I was so excited. The opening credits roll. I go into the movie expecting to see just amazing theatrics and cool fight scenes and an epic star chase scene and just that battle on kind of like that crystal planet, and I got none of that. All I got was some really terrible chase scene, a terrible side plot, Luke Skywalker barely even doing much in the movie as a whole, and then the final battle scene on that giant salt planet, which was pretty cool, lasted like 30 minutes out of a 3-hour movie. I was freaking mortified. I was like, what is this? In Episode 5, an entire hour was spent on Hoth alone, and it was so cool. Get it? Because nice planet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then it goes into the story. They go to Cloud City. They travel to all these amazing places. All we get is space, more space, salt planet or crystal planet, weird slave planet, and that island that Luke lives on. That's it. There's not really anything interesting either. And they kill Snoke, which I guess was okay for some people. And they made Ben Swolo the freaking main antagonist. But personally, I don't like Kylo Ren. He's just like an emo kid instead of this. I want an all-powerful foe for a movie like this. Darth Vader, he was intimidating. He was like someone you could never imagine beating in a million years. And Luke did. I mean, he didn't, but he did. It looked like he convinced him that he's a good guy again. He beat him in his mind. He won. He won the day. He saved He saved the galaxy from the Empire. And in this one, it's just some spoiled kid who was freaking triggered about his master trying to kill him over this evil intuition. And then freaking murdering his own master, and then just deciding that, you know what, I'm going to be fully evil, no turning back now. And it's just like, oh my lord, what terrible writing, what terrible character development. Please, for the love of God, make the next movie better. Please. It's the last movie in the Star Wars 9 trilogy, whatever. If you don't do it right, I'm going to be so mad, and no offense to any other, because I love the director. I enjoy his movies. It's just, if you don't take it in the right direction, there's going to be so many people that are upset and mad, because I spent all my money on Star Wars merchandise to go see that movie at from Disney World. I was so ready, and then it's just turned out to be a terrible slog. It was a slog. I had to actually sit through that movie. I yawned. For the first time in a Star Wars movie, I yawned hardcore. And it was 11 or noon. It was noon. It was noon. I was there. I literally got opening day tickets. And I went at the matinee. And I was ready. I had perfect seats, bought my popcorn. Me and my mom and my friends were sitting there all excited for this movie. And it was nothing like I wanted. Nothing like I wanted. I was so upset with everything in that movie. The writing, the characters, the fight scenes, and the half-ass freaking plot lines that they decided to place in there just for extra screen time. Either make a good movie in the first place, or don't add anything at all. That's all I'm saying. We kind of went on a little rant there.
Yeah, you're like a nostalgia critic. If you were here right now, then you would, then I would be like so surprised.
Huh. Oh, let's try talking to a pan. But anyway, thank you all for watching this episode of Lights Camera Podcast. Please join us next week. My name is Loudan Vines.
Shyheem Shabazz.
And we'll see you all next time.